Slap Fight fans, I'm the Space Cowboy Jason Jones, and we're coming to you from PLN Studios in Branson, Missouri. Are you ready for Slap Fight 32 Vertigo?
This weekend, slap fighters from across the country have made the journey to the birthplace of American slapping, Branson, Missouri. Here they will test themselves at the world-famous Slap Fight Barrel in the second one-hour episode of our Slap Fight After Hours series. Tonight we will witness four incredible matchups, beginning with Atlanta, Georgia's Slap Savage in a lightweight clash versus fan favorite Black Larry from Missouri. Next, the three-man barrel match returns, this time at middleweight, featuring Texas slapper SlapKage, Fulton, Missouri's Biscuit, and Pennsylvania's own Shamokin Thunderclap. These three slappers will battle each other until only one remains. Our co-main event features former champion Okuma 915 from El Paso, Texas, hoping to bounce back from his first loss when he faces Mason City, Illinois native and slap fighting veteran Slap Daddy. And in our main event, we see the first title defense of the newly crowned light heavyweight champion, the Slim Reaper of Harrison, Arkansas, facing recent Slap Fight Championship import, One-Eyed Wolf from Massachusetts. It's time to turn some heads, kids. 4 big matches tonight, so strap on your helmets. It's America's most exciting slap fighting competition. Tonight, Slap Fight Championship presents Vertigo. Slap Fight newcomer and fan favorite Black Larry returns to action this evening. He made a strong statement last year during the Challenger Series with a thunderous knockout of Concrete Finisher, followed by losses to Outlaw and Wildman. But this evening, he's looking to capitalize on the momentum created from his recent victory versus Slap Zaddy.
It's the Space Cowboy Jason Jones, and I'm backstage with the one and only Black Larry. Not just Larry, Black Larry. You got a big feature bout coming up. Tell us about it.
I'm going against Slap Savage. This is a big one. I'm going to prove myself and deliver and show what I can do.
And you've been training to commit fewer fouls. That's hard to do.
Yes.
So people don't understand that's where victories are won, right there, is the fouls.
Yes.
So how do you do that? Do you train? Do you watch some footage?
Yeah, I study all my footage. I study everybody's footage. I see what fouls I committed and I fix it. I just watch them over and over in hours.
Slap Savage is no slouch. So you ready for him?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm excited.
Black Larry's ready. Are you ready for Slap Fight 32 Vertigo?
Atlanta, Georgia's Slap Savage has again made the journey to Slap Fight in hopes of earning his first victory at the Barrel. Having learned from the losses to Slap Daddy, Outlaw, and the Cannon, the Savage feels prepared for his contest with Black Larry.
Friends, my name is Dallin Gatling. Welcome to PLN Studios Slap Fight 32 Vertigo. I'm here with just a handful of friends. They've wanted us to limit it to 25 people, so we got the cream of the crop, but I guarantee they're excited. They're going to make more noise than 25 people ever would, and we're excited. We want to welcome you. We have 4 fantastic fights lined up tonight, including a title fight and a 3-man barrel fight that's going to be crazy. And the good news is, it's slap time. It's fight time. It's slap fight time. Are you ready? All right, let's bring out our first competitors. First, from Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at 165 pounds. Please give it up for Slap Savage! competitor from BFC Extreme from Branson, Missouri. He weighed in at 162. He is Black Larry!
All right, and as we take a look at the first two competitors, I'm joined here by Mark the Hammer Coleman, UFC four-time heavyweight champion, Pride heavyweight champion, Olympian. And Mark, I gotta say, I love these little one-hour shows we're doing with PLN. It's a nice little late-night treat for us here on the weekends. I've got Black Larry on the cards as the favorite, and the Slap Savage on our right as the underdog. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Slap Savage. No, I'm going to go with Black Larry, but Slap Savage will step up to the plate. This should be a good hard fight.
Our lead official tonight is Dallin Getling. Dallin Getling is an undefeated mixed martial artist and a very accomplished official and host of several PLN shows. And Dallin Getling has just announced that the coin toss was won by the Slap Savage, and he will slap first.
The all-important first slap.
We want to welcome everybody watching us on Brinks TV, also those of you on YouTube and Caffeine TV, and our fans watching from around the world. Here we are, round one.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and a big shot from Slap Savage, and I would almost guarantee that that's going to be a warning for clubbing.
Looked like a club, and Black Larry looks like he's been working on tucking his chin a little bit. Puts his hand underneath there to make sure he's got just the right amount of space. But, yeah, it was a pretty good whack there, huh?
Yeah, it was a big club to the side of the face there. Black Larry looks to be okay. But, yeah, he's taking advantage of the rule that you can tuck your chin, Mark, but you've got to have enough room for the official to slip his hand, his flat hand, between the chest and chin. So here's Black Larry at the bottom of round one.
1, 2, 3.
A big shot by Black Larry.
Wobbled
and,
him a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely wobbled the Slap
Seen
Savage.
a little flinch in there, maybe?
I don't know. It looks like Dallin Getling's going to have a conversation with him here, but it seems to me that was a clean shot,
All right.
and we're going to move into round two here.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, a nice shot by the Slap Savage. A little bit of a tuck there from Black Larry. It is legal, but just riding the line. He needs to watch that.
Guys are going right at it.
Bottom
Fast.
of round two.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and a great shot by Black Larry.
Slap Savage took it well.
Round cards. Down the round cards.
Slap Savage will be up for round 3 now. See if he can get a legal shot in this time.
In the corner of Black Larry, Isaac Spencer, his teammate at BFC Extreme. And in the corner of the Slap Savage, Frank the Tank. Oh, that was a nice shot. Black Larry eats it.
Missed a little low on that one, kind of wasted that swing.
Larry seems to be just a little bit further away from the barrel than usual. Trying something new. Oh, that was a nice shot. Slap Savage.
These guys are showing strong chins right now.
Yeah, Slap Savage looking great tonight. This is his third appearance at Slap Fight Championship. Fourth appearance for Black Larry.
1, 2, 3.
And Black Larry eats another knuckle sandwich. Bottom of round 4. This is a 7-round fight, Mark.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, a little high, but still clean.
What a rapid pace here, JT. Fight's going to be over quick, even if it goes the distance.
Small but mighty crowd tonight, Mark. 25 fans in attendance.
A little low on that one, too. He's whipped on a couple of these right in a row.
We're not seeing a lot of power here. We're seeing some decent technique and some well-placed slaps, but nobody's really hurt the other yet.
Pretty solid shot there. He ate that like a champ.
This 7-round fight
would
is
have
flying
to-
by quickly. We're in round 6.
Slap Savage is going to have to come up with a big one. I got him slightly behind here. I got Larry winning this fight right now. good whack there.
Not bad. No clear winner yet. The Slap Savage with a warning. Black Larry with no warning, but so far pretty even.
2, 3.
Okay, a little bit of a flinch there. I'm not sure if they're going to call it. Okay, they're going to call a flinch there. That's not going to be great. Got 2 warnings now for the Slap Savage.
And we are on our last round.
No warnings for Black Larry.
1, 2.
Final round.
3.
Okay, now Larry did duck his head into that slap just a little bit. It looks like they're going to let that stand. But he's definitely riding the line on his chin tuck. He looks great.
1.
Final slap of the match.
2, 3.
Okay, not so bad. A little bit of a wet turd there, but it was legal. And that's going to take us to the end of the match mark. And as the officials can tabulate their scores, we're going to go down to the barrel and our lead official, Dallin Getling, and wait for the decision.
That might have been the fastest match I've ever seen. You guys are rapid fire just going. We do have a winner. Your winner is Black Larry! All right, Black Larry. Here you go, brother. You deserve that. Great match. Now, man, it seemed like it was a week ago where you were doing this for the first time, just kind of jumping in. You were new, but now, I mean, you're a regular, you're a pro. So tell me, was it a little bit different tonight? You feeling more comfortable? Any new techniques? Anything that you're learning as you go?
I'm used to the pre-fight jitters now.
Yeah, so it's not as nerve-wracking.
Yep.
Right on. Okay, so this was a better experience for you because you weren't nervous about it.
Yep. And I had fun. I came out and I spent time with my Slap Fight family. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate everybody at PLN.
Well, great, man. Yeah, you guys. And was that your strategy from the get-go? So I'm just going to go right at it. I'm not going to take any time in between unless I really need it.
Yeah, I've been wanting a fast-paced one.
That was fast, man. Well, congratulations. Great job. I can't wait to see you again. This is your winner, Black Larry.
Jason Jones, and I'm standing at the barrel with Slap Savage. You went 7 rounds toe-to-toe with Black Larry. It went down to a judge's decision. Where do you think it went wrong?
I'm new to this, man. I'm just training every day. I know that I'm getting better.
Right.
So all I'm gonna say is y'all just watch out.
I know you got a warning for flinching. Is that something that you're going to have to work towards? I know Larry, I talked to Larry last night in the pre-match interviews. He said he'd been working on his fouls, and foul can sometimes be the matter of the contest.
Right. Yeah, I've been working on it.
Watch this footage. Ladies and gentlemen, Slap Savage.
Perhaps one of the most unconventional slappers in the league, Fulton, Missouri native Biscuit has recently returned from his third retirement to make a statement in the newly minted welterweight division. His victory last month at High Velocity was the swing in momentum he needed, and tonight he looks to remind SlapFIGHT fans that although prone to sporadic retirement announcements, Biscuit is here to stay.
Jason Jones backstage, and I'm standing here with the guy who's going to be in a three-man barrel matchup, Biscuit. Biscuit, representing Fulton, Missouri. How's it going? How's the training going?
It's going. Been training hard. Got a new hat. Rocking that out.
It looks like my grandmother's doily on her couch.
Hey, you know,
It looks sharp,
your grandma
though.
might have made it. I don't know.
She was a stylish lady.
It was Rita actually from Team Okuma. She's the one that made it. Montoya's her last name. If you find her
looks
on
sharp.
Facebook, see if she'll make you a hat. Or some doilies.
Well, how do you train not just for one opponent, but for two opponents?
There's not really a good way to I just train and
Just get up there and get slapped?
Yeah, I mean, my parents taught me well, slap a lot. Joking mom. You want a big money ticket, bet on Biscuit. That's how it is.
Always bet on Biscuit. You heard it from him. It's a three-man barrel matchup. Bet on Biscuit.
Texas-based slapper SlapKage has been invited back to SFC. This anime-infused protagonist made his first appearance during Season 1 of the SlapFIGHT Challenger Series, where he lost a spirited battle versus the Concrete Finisher. He then returned to lose by decision at Boiling Point. SlapKage has returned to the drawing board and is now hunting for victory tonight at Vertigo.
Jason Jones, and I'm backstage at SlapFIGHT 32 Vertigo, and I'm with SlapKage, and you are going to be one of the contestants in the three-man barrel matchup. You're going to be taking on Shamokin Thunderclap as well as Biscuit. So how do you fare in that?
Not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking due to the fact that both of the guys do have a history in slap fighting, where my record is only 2 so far. Yeah, both of them are a really tough opponent. One of them got a really hard strike, and the other one got a really tough chin. But at the end of the night, I hope to change that record to 4.
So you got to train for 2 opponents and not just one. So has that been a factor at all?
It is not. You don't really train for the numerous amount of opponents because you never know who you're gonna face. The most you can train is hitting that button with the right amount of power.
SlapKage said he's going to hit that button. Find out with SlapFIGHT 32 Vertigo.
Proud U.S. Marine and perennial fan favorite Shamokin Thunderclap returns to action tonight. The Pennsylvania native is returning from a decision victory over Wildman at High Velocity last month, and another victory tonight just might give him the momentum he needs to make a play at the Welterweight Championship.
Hey, it's the Space Cowboy Jason Jones. I'm standing backstage, SlapFIGHT 32 Vertigo. We're talking to the man Shamokin Thunderclap. You're going to be in that 3-man barrel face-off. So how do you train for 2 opponents and not just one?
It's just like anything else. You just train for anything that happens. It's survival. It's like anything else. You train for survival in the SlapFIGHT game.
Train for survival. Biscuit was out here and he said my money was safe betting on Biscuit. What do you say about that?
Hey, you know what I mean? I like spending my money in good places.
Well, Shamokin Thunderclap says bet on him, but we're going to find out with SlapFIGHT 32 Vertigo.
So that was a great first match in the lightweight division. We're going to jump up a couple divisions in the middleweight. This is our 3-man barrel match coming up. I'm very excited. So we have 3 competitors we're going to introduce. The first one is from Corsicana, Texas. He weighed in at 194. Please give it up for SlapKage! The next competitor is from Fulton, Missouri. He weighed in at 179 pounds. He is from Team Biscuit, and he is Biscuit! And last but not least, from Shamokin, Pennsylvania, he weighed in at 183 pounds. From Team Thunderclap, he is Thunderclap! Shamokin Thunderclap!
About this 3-man matchup, 3 very evenly matched fighters. I don't know who my favorite is. I know you've got a pick on this one. Who's your pick, Mark?
Winnie man, not excited about a 3-ways, not a real man, but it's going to be a close one. I'm leaning slightly towards Thunderclap.
Okay, Thunderclap. Now, just to let everybody know, this is a 3-man match, and what that means is it has a maximum of 12 rounds. The first arm of the 3-man match will last 7 rounds, and if no one is knocked out, TKO'd, or withdraws from the match, at the 7th round, the judges will eliminate 1 player. Then we will restart the match wherever we left off, going to a maximum of 12 rounds. Last man standing wins. Now, because there are 3 competitors at the barrel, there will be no warnings. If you commit a violation, there will be an instant penalty slap from your opponent, and then we will continue in the rotation.
I like that rule.
Same. It looks like Biscuit has just won the coin toss. He's going to have the first slap. And you can see here, legendary slapper Frank the Tank is going to be our catcher for this match. And Biscuit will start with the first slap of round 1 on Shamokin Thunderclap. Here we go. Biscuit with a new technique, Mark.
Yep.
Oh, and a nice shot from Biscuit. Wow.
Wobbled the Thunderclap on the first shot. That's big.
Now, STC has 60 seconds to regain his composure before stepping back to the barrel. But it does look like he's going to go ahead and step up now and deliver his first slap on SlapKage. Look at the face of SlapKage.
Seems a little far away.
1, 2, 3.
And Shamokin Thunderclap with a little bit of a low strike there. He's going to have a stern speaking to here from the official. I don't know if that's an official warning, or if that's just a, hey, buddy, keep him up a little higher here. Bottom of round 1, SlapKage slaps Biscuit. Here's your windup.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, a fantastic slap from Kage.
Solid start for this game.
Guys, we've got an amazing offer for our viewers tonight. A chance to attend a night of Slap Fight live in person. Register here at Pro League Network Studios. It's our first ever VIP sweepstakes. Stay tuned for the details. Round 2. Wow, Biscuit stuns Shamokin Thunderclap. Who would have thought?
Biscuit coming out firing with that new technique.
Here's what you have to do. Check out Brinks.tv. You can find it on your computer or download the app. Sign up for free, and you'll immediately get 1,000 free Brinks bucks. Then you can start betting live on tonight's fights, and you can use those free Brinks bucks to enter our VIP sweepstakes. So get your butts over to Brinks.tv, guys.
2, 3.
Okay, a little bit of a turd slap there from
Turd
Thunderclap.
slap. Did he slap left-handed last fight?
He did slap left-handed last fight. He had a fractured right hand, and this is his first.
He seems off.
Yeah, I think
Look at him shaking his hand there. He seems off. They were 2 very weak slaps so far.
I think he might have gotten rocked there by Biscuit. Oh, a new technique here by SlapKage as well. Oh, nice.
Good solid shot.
Not a lot of damage being done, but we got some good work being put in here. We're stepping into the top of round 3. Thunderclap leaning forward just a little bit more.
Leaning forward. Too much.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and Thunderclap is definitely compromised by these slaps, Mark.
Yes, they're adding up. Good solid shots by Biscuit. Biscuit looking strong early on.
There was a lot of speculation on the new beanie of Biscuit. Biscuit had somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 or 8 fights with his old beanie, and he decided he could no longer handle the stench. So we've got a new sponsored beanie by Biscuit, and I think there was a little bit of superstition. Looks like it's working out. Oh, fantastic slap by Shamokin Thunderclap.
Stepped that one on his hand, so he's fine.
SlapKage eats it, but still a pretty slap. And here we are, the bottom of round 3. SlapKage about to tee off on the Biscuit.
Biscuit's got one of the best chins in the business, JT. He's proven that.
Absolutely, he has. You can see here, SlapKage, nice extension, good
Tucking
rotation.
Tucking it.
Oh, a nice shot by SlapKage, and we've now gone 3 rounds. That's 9 slaps deep. Oh, and we've got a warning here for SlapKage for stepping.
There's no warning. We talked about that.
Okay, excuse me. Now, there is actually no warning here.
Yeah.
It looks like that's going to be an immediate slap. You're right. Kage's now going to have to take a slap, a penalty slap from Biscuit, and then Biscuit will turn and continue the rotation. Wow. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, fantastic. Biscuit with a nice slobber knocker. And again, the SlapKage eats it. And Biscuit will now continue the rotation with a slap on STC. Shamokin Thunderclap entered the slap fighting scene back in 2022 when he became the runner-up in the Redemption Slap Fight tournament, losing to White Simba, but now returning and looking to put a 3rd win on his win streak tonight. Biscuit's looking to do the same. Here we go. Round 4. I'll tell you what, Mark, Biscuit's looking pretty solid in this fight tonight.
He's always had real solid technique. He's been maybe working on that core a little bit. He's coming in there with some stiff shots.
Don't forget, guys, that you can bet on these fights right now live on Brinks TV. That's BRINX.TV. Head over there now and check it out. It's a blast.
He brought him in a little closer this time.
I tell you, I like the form of SlapKage. SlapKage eats another slap. Really showcasing the chin tonight, SlapKage.
Clean fight. Critical in this bout to be clean.
Absolutely. We got to give kudos to the officials and the cornermen. This is a very well orchestrated competition here. There's a lot going on, and so far they're nailing it.
They just called clubbing.
All right, so Kage's going to return fire here on the STC. Oh, man, and STC eats it. And now Kage will turn back to Biscuit and continue the rotation. This will be the bottom of round 4.
Biscuit looks like he got that shoulder forward a little bit.
Looks like Biscuit's
Tucked a little bit.
little movement by Biscuit, but it looks like they're going to let that stand. You know, I got to say, Mark, at this point, we've seen 2 penalty slaps, and that means that SlapKage and Shamokin Thunderclap are going to be just slightly behind on the scorecards. Biscuit very well could run away with this match. Now, again, when we get to the 7th round, if all 3 players are still standing, the officials will vote to eliminate 1 player, and then we'll toss the coin and begin the 2nd leg of the match. So it's still anybody's game, Mark, but right now, I'd say Biscuit is a heavy favorite.
He's leading the way, maximum 12 rounds, right?
Maximum 12 rounds, yes, sir.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and Biscuit with the biggest shot of the night so far.
Thunderclap's going to have a sore jaw tonight.
Absolutely compromised. Thunderclap's really taking some big shots, but we know he's a gamer, and we know he expects to walk away with this match tonight, and he's looking for a shot against the Cannon for the welterweight championship. He would need to win this match to achieve that.
I have him right now, the one to get eliminated. If the fight ended right now, he's bottom on the barrel right now.
Yeah, this is not his best performance, but anything can happen.
Yeah.
Shamokin Thunderclap with several knockouts on his record. Of course, he's also been dropped a few times.
I talked to a lot of fighters about taking the mouthpiece out and putting it back in. I think it's best to leave it in because that mouth swells up, JT.
Yeah, absolutely. Your mouth swells during the match. Take out your mouthpiece and then reinsert it, and you're compromised. A lot of guys get the inside of their mouths cut by their mouthpiece because they don't know to leave it in. I've always been someone who's in favor of just leaving it in all the time.
Switching hands? He's not allowed to switch hands, is he?
No, he's going to stay with his right hand here. You'll notice that they're making Biscuit pull his ear out of his beanie. There were a few complaints tonight, and so he's accommodating his opponents here.
2, 3.
Okay, not quite sure how I feel about that. It looks like they're looking at the replay here, and it may be that Biscuit has just made a mistake that's cost him a penalty slap. Okay, so that's going to be a flinching violation on Biscuit, and what that means is Shamokin Thunderclap will now immediately have a penalty slap on Biscuit. Here we go. Still in round 5.
1, 2, 3.
Another.
Okay, I don't know. That was a kind of a crazy-looking slap there, but I do think that maybe they're going to let the fight continue here. We're in the middle of round 5. Shamokin Thunderclap now teeing off on SlapKage. Checking his placement here. Shamokin Thunderclap with the windup. Coming in hot. Oh, now that was a fantastic slap.
Was a good slap.
You know, I tell you, Mark, I love the form of Shamokin Thunderclap. He's got such a strange form. He follows through, and then he likes to hold the pose.
He's been taking it very seriously back home. He brought his family with him. He's really excited. He's confident he's got this one.
2, 3.
Oh, fantastic. SlapKage also came to Branson, Missouri tonight with his family. He's got his twin sister, or excuse me, he's triplets. His sister and brother, identical twin brother and sister, are here, and he's got an older brother here as well, and the entire family is very supportive of the SlapKage. Okay, looks like our officials are going to have a quick conversation here. We may be discussing another violation. We are in round 6 of a 12-round, 3-man barrel match. The first leg of this match will be 7 rounds, and we're almost to the decision for the first leg. I tell you, we couldn't have found slappers with more personality than these 3. This is a fantastic matchup.
All friends off stage.
Actually, Mark and I, we were at the hotel earlier tonight talking to some of the competitors, and these 3 guys were just hanging off the balcony, having a good time, getting ready for the fights tonight. And we just kind of drove up and said, "Hey guys, what's up?" And they said, "Oh, we're just getting ready to beat the hell out of each other tonight." And looks like that's what they're doing indeed.
I personally wouldn't be hanging out with the guy I got a slap with later on that day, but that's me.
1, 2,
6.
3.
Oh, and SlapKage felt that one. Trying to hide the pain there, but you could tell by the look in his eyes that rung his bell, Mark. And this is the final slap of the 6th round.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and Biscuit ate that slap. Very nice. Very nice.
Very, very close fight here with all guys fouling once each, so it's going to be a hard one for the judges if we go to it. Last round.
Shamokin Thunderclap all the way from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Biscuit from Fulton, Missouri, home of Frank the Tank. And also Mallet. And, of course, SlapKage from Corsicana, Texas. Round 7.
2, 3.
Okay, a little less power that time. Shamokin Thunderclap eats the slap, and it looks like he's going to step right to the barrel for his final slap of the first leg.
One, 2,
Look at that technique.
3.
Oh, and a fantastic shot by Shamokin Thunderclap, Mark. And that might be enough to change the decision in a couple of the judges' minds there.
Yeah, he won these last couple rounds here, so it's going to be a hard call who's out.
All right, this is the final slap
Unless he
of
can
round
drop him
7.
here. Unless he can drop him right here. Step a little closer.
Okay, and we are in the books here. That's the first leg of the 3-man barrel match, and now the officials will make the decision on who is eliminated. What do you think, Mark Coleman?
Between Slap and Thunderclap.
Yeah, I think so too. Don't forget, guys, you can start betting live on tonight's fights. You can use the Brinks Bucks that you receive when you join Brinks.tv, and you can start betting right now live on tonight's fights. Don't forget, you can do this now. Go, kids, to Brinks.tv and register. Do it now.
Lots of hugging going on, too much for me.
Eliminate one of the competitors. I tell you, this is very entertaining. Great job. The two of you will continue on, but the one that's going to step out for this moment, we had to make a decision. The decision was, unfortunately, Biscuit.
Oh, they're eliminating Biscuit.
I don't get that one at all, JT, but I'm not the judge. I've seen this totally different.
All right, so we're going to start from this
Have to
next
move
round,
forward.
round 8. We're going to continue on to round 12 if they can keep it up like they have been. So, we're going to flip a coin again.
Just didn't see it that way.
Okay, Mark, so now we're going to have a second coin toss here. Shamokin Thunderclap's going to call it in the air.
It is heads, so you will be slapping.
All right, and STC is going to have the first slap to continue the match. We're starting at the top of the 8th round, and we will stop at 12 rounds maximum. Shamokin Thunderclap versus SlapKage. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Shamokin Thunderclap turning it on here, Mark.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
maybe he felt more comfortable being right in the middle of that barrel.
Yeah, you can always tell when Shamokin Thunderclap lands a good shot. He'll start dancing. He gets a smile on his face. He really loves slap fighting.
He's getting better as we go here. He's an athlete. He's been training hard. I like it. Endurance is a factor in this sport, especially a 12-rounder.
Absolutely. Shamokin Thunderclap practices the iron palm technique. He trains every day. SlapKage, more of an anime-based protagonist, also trains every day. Oh, and a great slap from SlapKage, but STC eats it.
He's getting excited. I think he smells victory.
Yeah, this is a very winnable fight here for either competitor, but right now I think Shamokin Thunderclap can see that he's stretching out his lead here.
If he's got one.
SlapKage always in the zone, always ready to fight. Oh, and another big shot from Shamokin Thunderclap. Mark, I don't know. I think Shamokin Thunderclap is pulling ahead.
Yes. These guys are very accurate tonight. No fouls. This is a good, clean fight. And, well, Shamokin turning it on. I like it.
2, 3.
Shamokin's doing a really good job of selling this to the judges, Mark. I remember you spoke to him about this last event.
And this event, I talked to him about it.
And there he goes, taking that mouthpiece out again, tasting the blood. The goodness of the biscuit. All right, SlapKage in round 10. About to receive his 12th slap of the night. Oh, another great slap. A little bit high, but still clean. Legendary slapper and slap fight heavyweight champion Frank the Tank is cornering all the fighters this evening. Frank the Tank was originally scheduled to compete on the card against Big Cracker, but Big Cracker's had a death in the family, and we wish him the best. Oh, Shamokin Thunderclap. He almost looks like a pissed off Home Alone kid.
Yes, sir. He is.
He's just like a steroided out Macaulay Culkin. Look at this guy. Proud U.S. Marine, proud father of 137 children, Shamokin Thunderclap. He's a stalwart here at SlapFIGHT Championship, and he is about to win a three-man barrel match if he can just keep up the momentum. And he does it. Another clean slap in round 11. SlapKage, a little bit of blood behind the ear there, a couple of fingerprints across the left cheek.
Dan was just starting to add up a little bit. 12-rounder. They're both looking pretty good for 11 rounds.
Shamokin Thunderclap just put his mouthpiece back in his mouth, and you can see it was just a little bit tender here. Yeah, a little bit of blood in the mouth of Shamokin Thunderclap here. Round 11 of 12. We may have a winner here soon.
Bring him closer, SlapKage.
Oh, it's a fantastic slap.
Yes, that was a good slap. Both these guys are hungry.
Shamokin is in the zone. He's got a mouth full of blood. He's swallowing quite a bit of blood to keep the judges from seeing. And SlapKage knows he's got to pull off a miracle here. You can see his face full of intensity. This will be the last round of the match.
1, 2, 3.
A little bit of a flinch there, but I'm not so sure it's going to matter. Well, it was a fantastic, Mark, that was a fantastic match. 12 rounds between three very evenly matched middleweights / welterweights. And these guys have really laid it all on the line. And SlapKage is about to put an exclamation mark on this match right now. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
That was probably the best slap of the match. SlapKage with a fantastic performance, STC as well, and of course Biscuit, who we both thought may have been eliminated just a little bit early. What do you say, Mark? Who's the winner?
I'm going to go with Thunderclap, but I was wrong before, so we'll see what the judges saw. Close fight. Either guy could win. I wouldn't complain about either winner.
Let's listen in.
Yeah. All right. We do have a winner. That was a great match, guys. Very entertaining. We do have a winner. It is Shamokin Thunderclap!
Yeah, baby! Shamokin, American Unions, I love you all, baby! Melissa, I love you, baby!
All right. So, I'm going to put this around you, and then you can say whatever you want. All right? You earned that. What a match. Now, that was entertaining. Man, there's something primal about you, man. You were growling at the very beginning, and then, like, it kind of got contagious, and everyone started growling at each other. But then you'd say, like, nice things between stuff, you know, like, oh, how's your mom doing? And then so how do you flip that switch?
I never understood it, but I love it. You have no idea, man. I'm in my element.
Right.
I've been waiting for something like this my whole life.
Really?
Oh, my God, you have no idea.
And you were super excited about the three-man barrel thing, right?
Oh, yeah, dude.
So why? Just because it's more slapping? Why?
It's the intensity, the adrenaline rush, the honor, like, and all these opponents I ever came across are the most honorable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we are a class of our own, and we have our own chivalry and everything, man.
Yeah.
It's unique. And it's to die for.
I love the bond, man. I love the friendships that you got. Any shout-outs you want to give before we let you go?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, my Savior, United States Marine Corps, my family, and my son who passed away on the first day of spring. 4 years ago. This has been an intense ride, and I love all of you.
Right on, brother.
I really love this, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, we love you too. Congratulations. Great job. Your winner, Shamokin Thunder.
just had a 3-man matchup. Biscuit, you were the first one eliminated after 7 rounds. Those 2 penalties, they definitely cost you, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, being a 3-man on the barrel, it kind of threw me off a little bit. And then, you know, I was trying to breathe through it with the mouth guard and trying to not flinch, and that kind of caught me off. If I would have got that, I think I would have probably made it through.
It's something completely different when you go to the 3-man, you commit the penalty, and then you're receiving a slap from somebody you haven't received one from yet. So it's like definitely unique. But you did good. I mean, only 2 penalties. They did, you know, I think they gave you the oust after him 7. Now, last night you told me bet on Biscuit.
You know, sometimes you bet good, sometimes you bet bad. You know, you take the good with the bad, and I mean, next time I'm gonna make everybody proud. So that's
my children ain't gonna eat next week. Thanks, Biscuit.
Sorry.
But anyway, I'm messing with it. All right, man. SlapKage, you went the distance. You went the 12 rounds. Yep. Shamokin Thunderclap got the best of you, man.
Yeah, he did. He's a very tough opponent. Both of these gentlemen got really tough chins. And he hits like a motherfucker, too. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Well, that's one way of putting it. But you, with the 3-man setup and the triple threat with the barrel, it's completely different because you can take, you can receive from both people. So what's the strategy going into something like this?
They're not really a strategy to go in it. Like, going to get one person and letting them knock the shit out of you is already one thing. Going in and letting 2 other people do it is like, whoosh. The most you can do is hope that they don't hit your button.
Well, there you have it. The 2 guys that finished under Shamokin Thunderclap, talking SlapKage and Biscuit. We'll be back with more Slap Fight Championship.
Professional mixed martial artist and slapper Slap Daddy signed with SlapFIGHT Championship in 2023 and made his debut with an extremely competitive match versus the Cannon at Boiling Point. The loss to Cannon lit a fire under Slap Daddy, and he has returned to SlapFIGHT to set himself back in the win column on his quest to capture the welterweight title.
Jason Jones, and I'm backstage with Slap Daddy. Slap Daddy coming all the way, representing Mason City, Iowa. All right, now this isn't your first slap fight by any means.
No.
You've had a few of them.
Yeah, I'm 5.
5. We're going into, and you're going to take on
Okuma 915.
You got it, man, all the way from Texas. So, what's the strategy going in tomorrow night, buddy?
We're just gonna focus on not fouling and clean hits, and just bringing some heat.
Clean hits are harder to do than what people understand at home.
Yeah.
It's after taking a few, then still lining it up, still knocking it out of the park, man.
Yeah.
You're our co-main event tomorrow. Does that present some butterflies?
Not at all.
Not at all. You ready to do it?
I'm ready.
All right. Slap Daddy's ready for Slap Fight 32 Vertigo.
Former light heavyweight champion and regional standout Okuma 915 returns to the barrel tonight after suffering his first loss and the loss of the light heavyweight strap at SlapFIGHT 29 last year. The former champion boasts a record including 8 wins and only 1 loss. Tonight, Okuma faces his 10th opponent in hopes of clearing the path to the next title opportunity.
Jason Jones and I'm backstage. We're getting ready for a big night of fights, and I'm with Okuma 915. Okuma, you got Slap Daddy tomorrow night. Tell us all about it.
I'm ready. It's been a while since I've been up to the barrel, so I'm ready to, go after Slap Daddy, then go after the Cannon, or get that rematch with Slim Reaper.
Well, we got to put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
Slap Daddy is no light feat to be taken lightly.
No, he's a tough guy.
He's a tough guy, man. But you put the work in?
Yes, sir.
Put the training in?
Yes, this is my 10th fight. I'm ready.
10th fight is going to do it for El Paso, Texas. You got it. Right here, Okuma 915.
But it is now already time for the co-main event of the evening. This is a 180-pound catch weight. Let's bring out our opponents. The first one, he hails from Mason City Fight Team in Mason City, Iowa. He weighed in at 179 pounds. Please give it up for Slap Daddy! And his opponent hails from El Paso, Texas. He's fighting out of Team Okuma. He weighed in at 186 pounds. He is Okuma 915!
Mark the Hammer Coleman, UFC Hall of Famer, along with me, JT Tilley. And Mark, it's time for the co-main event. I know we've been talking about this fight for a long time. I can't believe it's finally happening. Who's your pick?
Yeah, Okuma's back out of retirement. One of my favorites. We're going to see some power from these two guys. Slap Daddy definitely needs a win here to stay alive.
Slap Daddy, fantastic guy. I met him whenever we were working together on the road to the title. And I met Okuma 915 whenever we absorbed the Cactus Slap USA League back in 2023. These guys are both fantastic guys, great competitors. They've got a lot of respect for each other, but neither one of them wants to lose 2 fights in a row. Okuma recently losing his title to Slim Reaper, and of course, Slap Daddy losing to the Cannon. Slap Daddy wins the coin toss, and here's your first slap.
2, 3.
Oh, no, that was a fantastic slap, but Okuma just kind of shrugs it off. Mark, actually, I misspoke. Okuma actually missed weight by 3 pounds last night, I believe it was, and so he sacrifices the first slap, and that is why Slap Daddy got to swing first. But here we are at the bottom of round 1. Okuma with the windup.
2, 3.
Wow. Oh, and John Kennedy goes down. Slap Daddy is on his ass. Holy smokes, Mark.
That was a big, powerful whack there. Okuma, yeah, he came in 3-0. Shows lack of discipline, but that punch didn't show lack of anything that Slap didn't.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, John. Slap Daddy messaged the promotion about a week ago and wanted to make sure he was on track to make weight. I think there was a conversation between these two gentlemen where Okuma thought that Slap Daddy might miss weight, and so he eased up just a little bit on his weight cut, and it turns out that Slap Daddy cut down to 179 pounds, and Okuma did not make weight. So it worked out nicely for Slap Daddy, but Okuma ate that first slap, and now he's ahead with 1 knockdown.
Slap Daddy, very, very hard worker, always cutting hard to make weight. He looks to me, he looks a little thin, a little too thin almost.
Small guy, ripped. Just last week, Slap Daddy had a grappling competition, and I believe he was in Illinois, where he trains with the Mason City Fight Team, and he grappled in a grappling competition, which I believe was a draw.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and a slap to the forehead there by Okuma 915.
Right on the temple.
Just slapped him right across the forehead, and now he's going to be given a warning for clubbing. Not a great start for John Kennedy. A knockdown in round 1 and a clubbing warning in round 2.
Watch this slap here.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and John Kennedy goes down, and Slap Daddy is out cold.
Ooh,
Holy smokes, Mark.
I kind of seen that coming. Wow, that was impressive. Okuma came ready to play. He told me he's going to win this one.
Unbelievable. And Slap Daddy looks to be coming too, but I'm going to tell you, that's probably going to be the end of this match. I don't think that the medic's going to let it continue. And that is a fantastic exclamation point on the match for Okuma 915. And Mark, I guess that's another fight that you called correctly.
Doing pretty good on my picks tonight. That was the excitement I needed to get me going. All right, we got the main event coming up, but congratulations, Okuma. He put in the hard work, and it paid off.
Absolutely.
2 slaps, 2 knockdowns, and 1 knockout.
Okuma 915 is back. Of course, we want Slap Daddy to be okay. We love Slap Daddy here at SlapFIGHT Championship. going to make sure he's okay, having talked to the medic. And folks, we've got an amazing offer for our viewers tonight, a chance to attend a night of slap fighting live in person right here at PLN Studios in Branson, Missouri. Here's what you have to do. Check out Brinks TV. You can find it on your computer, download the app, sign up for free, and start betting on these fights tonight.
Yeah, that was impressive, brother. I mean, both times you got him, you knocked him down. And he's a great competitor. He's got a great chin, so you must have a lot of power. You've been doing anything different, training, getting ready for this one?
Yeah, I actually started training for once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me what that consisted of.
Just getting in shape, just getting right with myself. I wasn't training before, and you know, now I just need to start taking it serious and, you know, not letting anybody down, not letting myself down. So
got a little wake-up call?
Yeah, wake-up call.
Man, you answered that call, brother. You were impressive tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my boy Neanderthal. Hope he gets better. All SlapFIGHT Championship family. Y'all treat me good. Appreciate it. And I'm ready to do some more fights and put on some more shows.
Right on, man. Well, if you're doing like that, we can't wait to see some more. This is your winner, Okuma 915!
Professional boxer and bare-knuckle standout, One-Eyed Wolf, first entered the slap scene back in 2022 and earned his first victory, but was removed from competition out of concerns that he was blind in one eye. The Wolf then transitioned to bare-knuckle fighting, where he landed a thunderous knockout in his debut at Valor Fighting last year. But his hunger to return to slap competition has driven him to SlapFIGHT Championship and the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become the light heavyweight champion.
Jason Jones, and I'm backstage here at SlapFIGHT Championship, and talking about championships, the main event, I'm with One-Eyed Wolf. That was a howl, man. You're going to be howling after the bell tomorrow when you're the new light heavyweight champion?
Of course I am. And this goes out for anybody else. I'm here. The big dog is here. This is the One-Eyed Wolf Show. SlapFIGHT, y'all can get in line and get your ticket, because I'll run through anybody in my path. And I promise y'all that. Continue.
Well, definitely main event caliber. You've done some bare knuckle boxing. You've done all kinds of combat sports. How does SlapFIGHT vary in that training?
It doesn't matter. I get ready. I'm prepared. You put me in front of a mother, I'm going to beat his ass in any sport.
Slim Reaper looks like he's got stiff competition from the One-Eyed Wolf in your main event for SlapFIGHT 32 Vertigo.
I'm coming for you, Slim Reaper.
Harrison, Arkansas native, the Slim Reaper, recently captured the light heavyweight championship by making quick work of former undefeated champion Okuma 915. With big wins over Shamokin Thunderclap, Biscuit, Demon, and Monkey Wrench, Reaper is the undisputed kingpin of the light heavyweight division. His toughest test stands in front of him tonight, however, when he faces combat sports veteran and slap fighting powerhouse, One-Eyed Wolf.
guess what? It is time for the main event of the evening. This is for the SlapFIGHT Championship Light Heavyweight title. So introducing first, fighting out all the way from Worcester, Massachusetts. He weighed in at 225 pounds. He is One-Eyed Wolf!
Let's go, baby!
All right, his opponent from Harrison, Arkansas. He weighed in at 200 pounds even. He is the current SlapFIGHT Championship Light Heavyweight Champion. He is
You got this, baby. You got it.
All right, Mark Coleman, here we are with the main event of SlapFIGHT Championship 32 Vertigo. It's our light heavyweight champion, the Slim Reaper from Harrison, Arkansas, versus standout One-Eyed Wolf from Worcester, Massachusetts. And we're so happy to have both of these guys here at SlapFIGHT. One-Eyed Wolf is a new signee. We've been talking to this man for about a year now, and we're so excited to finally be able to fit him on the roster. And, of course, the Slim Reaper is a fan favorite. And you can see there's a little bit of a size difference here. I could tell you that the Slim Reaper was on his way to middleweight, and when I called to offer him this fight, Mark, he weighed 184 pounds.
Look at the intensity of these two guys. They don't know each other, and
all right, it looks like the One-Eyed Wolf's got the first slap. I was going to say, Mark, at the weigh-ins last night, Slim Reaper showed up with a bag of Arby's roast beef sandwiches, and after eating 6 of them, he weighed 200.0.
Who we got here? I'm going with the big man.
One-Eyed Wolf cutting.
He probably gained weight after the weigh-ins. I'm going to go with the big guy, One-Eyed Wolf.
One-Eyed Wolf, 235 pounds today. Slim Reaper, 200. But anything can happen at the barrel. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1. Here's your windup.
2, 3.
Oh, and the Slim Reaper goes down immediately.
Wow.
And he's back to the barrel.
Some speed on that.
Wow.
There.
Big knockdown from One-Eyed Wolf, but the Slim Reaper eats it, and he's going to take 60 seconds here to recover. Of course, I don't suggest jumping up and down when you're rocked, but the Slim Reaper looking good here, and now One-Eyed Wolf is about to eat a shot from the Slim Reaper. Now, Mark, again, One-Eyed Wolf cut down from 240 pounds to 225 last night at weigh-ins, and then, as you know, today, 230 to 235. Slim Reaper with 6 roast beef sandwiches barely tipped the scales at 200 pounds. So a little bit of a mismatch in experience for Slim Reaper, but a mismatch in size for the One-Eyed Wolf.
Definitely, that's why I went with the One-Eyed Wonder. That's a huge size difference, but this don't ever count this champ out, man.
This is the bottom of round 1. One-Eyed Wolf defiantly staring into the eyes of Slim Reaper.
Whoa!
Here's your windup.
2, 3.
Oh, and the One-Eyed Wolf is dazed.
It's on.
That ain't shit, baby.
We got a
That
fight,
ain't shit.
JT.
Wow.
He stunned him.
Definitely got a nice first round here. Both
Confidence
guys.
builder for Slim.
One-Eyed Wolf probably ahead on the scorecards for the knockdown, but fantastic shots from both guys. And now we will find out if One-Eyed Wolf can knock Slim Reaper off of his feet a second time. A reminder here, friends, 3 knockdowns is a TKO at SlapFIGHT Championship. But of course, if the fighter loses consciousness, the fight is over immediately. Don't forget that you can bet on these fights right now live at Brinx.tv, BRINX.tv. Check it out. Round 2.
Good chin tuck.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Oh, another good shot. Slim Reaper eats it and stays on his feet.
I like what this is turning into already.
One-Eyed Wolf earned a little bit of respect.
He's only won like 3 rounds in his life, JT. Is that
Yeah,
true?
One-Eyed Wolf has got a big knockout last year at Valor Bare Knuckle. He's got some great boxing wins. But so far, only 1 victory at Slap Fighting, and that was a 3-round decision. Slim Reaper on the other side of the barrel, 6 wins and 1 loss. I think it's fair to say and remind people that Slim Reaper has broken both his left and his right hand in the last year. And, of course, in Worcester, Massachusetts. The One-Eyed Wolf trains boxing every day and has broken many, many fighters' hands with his forehead. So a lot of pitfalls here in this match, but we are in round 2. Bottom of round 2. Here's your windup. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and another big shot from Slim Reaper. Wow.
Confidence builder. Look at that. Look at that stare.
Wow.
Slim Reaper feeling it now.
Those of you tuning in on Brinks.tv, Caffeine TV, YouTube, or if you're watching on the homepage of Kick, we want to tell you thanks for watching, and keep in mind that this is only one of our monthly shows. There's a 1-hour show every month from Pro League Network. Slap Fight Championship 33 will be next month in April. Stay tuned.
One-Eyed Wolf's confidence was through the roof. He pretty much guaranteed a knockout win tonight.
Could still happen. This is round 3, Mark. Oh, my goodness.
Came up a little short on that swing.
Confidence builder for the Slim Reaper.
Look at the confidence slipping away from One-Eyed Wolf.
I wouldn't count the One-Eyed Wolf out just yet, but absolutely, Mark. You know, we've spent a lot of time with One-Eyed Wolf over the last few days, and what a great guy. Really, really a great guy. Fantastic combat sports professional, but just getting into the slap fighting field. He doesn't have a lot of experience yet, but his combat sports experience is immense.
When you talk about experience, the other man's got it.
Yeah, Slim Reaper, still the smaller man. He's got a mountain to climb here. He's going to adjust the One-Eyed Wolf, and here we are, the bottom of round 3. 2, 3. Oh, and another big shot by the Slim Reaper, and the One-Eyed Wolf stays on his feet.
I like how he brought him a little bit closer.
There is no doubting the chin of the One-Eyed Wolf. In an interview last night, he actually told me that he loves to get hit. It's one of his favorite things. And I'll tell you right now, Slim Reaper likes to get hit as well. But Slim Reaper needs to stay fundamental here. This is a big, big man compared to the size of men that Slim Reaper is used to battling. But he's waiting at the barrel now. Look at his face, Mark. One-Eyed Wolf is taking every second of his break here. It's a smart move. We are in the top of round 4, almost halfway through the match. No clear winner yet.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a fantastic shot. Oh, no, they're going to call a club on the One-Eyed Wolf. Now, that's just going to be a warning, friends. Just a warning. If the One-Eyed Wolf clubs again during the match, however, he will lose a turn. But at this point, it's not going to make a huge difference on the scorecards. What will make a difference on the scorecards is the knockdown of Slim Reaper in the first round. But the ability to stay on his feet for the last 3 rounds is definitely going to factor into the judges' decisions if we go 10 rounds.
I really like the way that in the 3-way fight we had tonight, if you club, you get clubbed right back. I like that. I ever think they would consider changing that rule?
You know, we considered that, but there were a few reasons that we decided against it. But we may revisit it at some point here. Slim Reaper, look at the eyes, look at the intensity. One-Eyed Wolf, not afraid of anyone.
2, 3.
Oh, and One-Eyed Wolf takes a big, big shot here, and it looks like Slim Reaper may have injured his arm here.
Shoulder hurt. How you go, baby?
Both guys getting numb. Both guys getting stronger as we go.
The One-Eyed Wolf is quite the showman. Look at the side of his face here. Wow. A little bit of road rash there on the cheek of the One-Eyed Wolf. In the background, you can see Slim Reaper's Meemaw getting in on the action. One-Eyed Wolf feeling himself, Mark.
Both guys feeling good right now about themselves.
Just about halfway through the match here. One-Eyed Wolf just taking every second he can, making sure he's prepared.
Choking over there.
Very happy to have One-Eyed Wolf here at Slap Fight Championship. He signed with the promotion a few months ago. This is his first appearance, but he is a slap fighting professional. Here we go, round 5, Mark. Okay, not a bad slap, a little bit high, but Slim Reaper feeling himself, Mark. He's feeling a little bit more confident. Slim Reaper's eyes are watering just a little bit. He's going to milk that, looking for a penalty. I don't think they're going to give it to him. Very small crew tonight. We're only allowing 25 fans to come into these after-hours show. 25 fans. Some of them are family of the competitors, and some of them are our good friends from SlapFIGHT.live. SlapFIGHT.live. Go there now and register.
Bring him closer.
Exactly halfway through the match, and the Slim Reaper checking his placement. And here's the wind-up. Oh, another great shot by the Slim Reaper, who is throwing some bombs but landing some clean shots here, Mark.
Very accurate, clean fight so far tonight. Lots of power. These guys got the power, but they got the chins to back it up.
Slim Reaper first jumped on the scene back in 2022 in the Heavy Hitters show, where he knocked out Biscuit. He then returned and knocked out Shamokin Thunderclap, and then he went on a wild tear, which eventually ended with his first loss during the three-man barrel match at Nemesis last year. He lost to Okuma 915, and then a few shows later, he knocked Okuma 915 down 3 times and stole his light heavyweight championship.
Round 6 of a very close fight, JT.
Slim Reaper is the top of the light heavyweight stack right now, but he has a mountain to climb ahead of him with One-Eyed Wolf. And here we go, One-Eyed Wolf in round 6. Checking his placement.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and a finger to the eye. Oh, no. A fingertip to the eye, and Slim Reaper felt it. We're going to have a conversation here. I doubt very seriously that One-Eyed Wolf's going to have a problem with the finger to the eye, but he's still going to get a scolding from our lead official. Now, in a situation like this, Slim Reaper does have the opportunity to take the technical loss. I doubt very seriously that he will. Looks like a little bit of blood on the left eye. He will have an opportunity to take a knee and end the fight. I doubt that will happen. I would hate to see that happen. I would imagine that Slim Reaper will decide to continue in the fight.
That's not an option for Slim Reaper.
Very serious conversation.
He's going to continue.
Frank the Tank is breaking the news to the One-Eyed Wolf. He can't win the title on an illegal strike, and a finger in the eye is definitely not a legal strike, but right now we're just going to have a conversation and see what's next.
Did they call you illegal strike?
I don't know just yet. If you want to actually bet on the fights tonight, all the PLN action actually in real time, jump on the Brinks TV app. It's the only platform on the planet where you get paid to watch TV. That's Brinks.tv, BRINX.TV. Slim Reaper's got a few words here for his opponent, a couple of words here for the official.
Just equals out the eyeballs situation for these guys.
It does. It does. Slim Reaper's left eye looks horrible. And right now, our lead official, Dallin Getling, is going to deliver the news that it looks like Slim Reaper wants to continue fighting. Frank the Tank's got something. He's having a conversation with Dallin Getling now about One-Eyed Wolf. And I hope that this fight can continue here. It was an accidental shot, accidental finger in the eye. Okay, he's just giving him a friendly word of advice to keep the thumb tucked and the fingers in. And I think we're going to continue. Slim Reaper's no quitter. He doesn't take an easy win, but my gosh, look at his left eye here. All right, Slim Reaper. Possibly compromised left arm.
Brought him in.
Definitely
like
compromised left eye. And the One-Eyed Wolf is ready to take the 6th slap.
Big one.
Oh my gosh, One-Eyed Wolf with another shot to the dome.
Scrunched his face on that.
Wow. Fantastic chin from the One-Eyed Wolf. Fantastic chin from Slim Reaper. Big shots from both players, and this is anyone's match. 7 rounds in on a 10-round fight.
It might all come down to that first knockdown.
At this point, Slim Reaper is probably hoping for another penalty. A penalty would make a big, big difference in the scorecards for Slim, but right now he's got to be thinking about that knockdown. Now, he has won enough rounds here that it may not be a factor, but no one knows, and you definitely don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges.
All right, guys, let's go.
Slim's cornerman is
Round 7.
replacing his wrist tape, and now we're going to get back to the action. Bottom of round 7. I tell you, the size difference between these two light heavyweights is amazing.
Big size difference.
I'm surprised it's not more of a factor, but I'm glad to see this fight.
Shows the toughness in Slim.
Big windup. Oh, a nice shot. Oh, and another eye shot. Oh, my gosh. We've got a club here. They're going to call a club on the One-Eyed Wolf, and what that means is the One-Eyed Wolf is now going to lose his 8th round slap. That's going to be a big, big decision for the judges. That may not outweigh the knockdown, but it might, and you can see on the face of the One-Eyed Wolf that he's understanding now that he may have just compromised his momentum. Holy smokes, look at the left eye of the Slim Reaper.
You have to be accurate. That's a
oh, wow,
big,
Mark.
big club.
Slim Reaper knows he's only 3 rounds from the end of this fight. He's definitely in the fight. There is an opportunity for a victory for either guy, and the Slim Reaper is definitely not wanting to take the easy way out. You can see some disgust on the face of the One-Eyed Wolf here, Mark. He knows he's made a mistake here, and he's got to be kicking himself.
Gaining a lot of experience tonight, the One-Eyed Wolf is. Learning a lot about this sport. Such a new sport.
One-Eyed Wolf, fantastic competitor, great showman, and really a nice guy. I've spent a lot of time with him the last couple of days, and he just really been a fun time hanging out with Rob Perez, the One-Eyed Wolf. He did share with me that after this fight, he's going to transition to just the Wolf. So this will be the last appearance of the One-Eyed Wolf. And the next time you see him at the barrel, he'll be the Wolf. And hopefully, in his mind, the champion.
2, 3.
Oh, and another great shot from the Slim Reaper, just racking up points here.
It's a close fight. Both guys got the chin. This is, I wouldn't want to be the judge.
You know, there was a lot of speculation, Mark.
Come down to the last slap.
Absolutely. A lot of folks talking about if these guys could take each other's power, and it looks like they can. But now it's round 8, and the Slim Reaper is going to have another shot in a row here. Slim Reaper seems to be in a lot of pain. He's got his Meemaw in the front row. Nobody wants to lose in front of their Meemaw, Mark.
Potentially...
oh, do we have an injury here?
Potentially a 1 extra round fight tonight here, JT, building, if it's a draw.
Maybe so. Something's going on here with the One-Eyed Wolf. They just shined a light, looked in his mouth. I have no idea what they were looking at here, but I'm sure it wasn't recreational. All right, round 8. If Slim can land a clean slap here, he may just pull himself ahead on the scorecards.
1, 2,
You can feel the intensity.
3.
Oh my gosh, another clean slap from the Slim Reaper.
Both guys just showing.
Slim Reaper's definitely got an injured left hand. He's trying to hide that from the judges and probably from the One-Eyed Wolf. I can't help but think that the One-Eyed Wolf needs another knockdown here or possibly a knockout to win. After losing a turn, it seems as if maybe at the end of this match we may have Slim Reaper with 10 clean shots and the One-Eyed Wolf with 8.
But 1 knockdown versus 1 opening.
Yeah, anything can happen. 1 knockdown would probably steal the fight back now.
The knockdown in the first round, I'm saying. That's why I got it so close.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But of course, you got to keep in mind there's only been, at this point in the match, only 7 clean slaps from the Wolf and 9 clean slaps from Slim Reaper. Very close match, fun to watch, but here we are in the final stages, Mark Coleman.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, a fantastic shot, and Slim eats it. We are coming to the end of this fight, Mark, and there is no clear winner, but Slim Reaper is pulling ahead slowly but surely.
True veteran, true champion.
I've got to say, I'm feeling for One-Eyed Wolf.
The judges are looking. They're looking at the face of One-Eyed Wolf, and he doesn't look like the man that won right now.
Yeah, we've got an interesting situation here with One-Eyed Wolf. There's something going on inside the mouth, maybe on the right side of his mouth, and I think it's possible that there's an issue here, but I do not see either one of these competitors quitting.
He's not sure where I think maybe he doesn't think he's landing high for some reason.
Look at the face of the One-Eyed Wolf. He looks absolutely disgusted. But this fight is not over. The One-Eyed Wolf is a tough, tough competitor. He's got big, big power, and he's been losing fights before and pulled them off. I'm not going to count him out, but I will say this has been a fantastic fight between two great slappers, two of the greatest in the country at light heavyweight. And right now I have no idea who's going to walk away with this strap, but it looks like the Slim Reaper has a fantastic opportunity here to keep this title and make another big statement for himself. No fear on the face of the One-Eyed Wolf.
2, 3.
Oh, and another clean shot from Slim Reaper. We're getting dangerously close to the end of the match here, Mark.
Don't be looking at your hands, Slim Reaper. Fake it till the fight's over. One-Eyed Wolf getting stronger as we go here. Showing a strong chin right now. Maybe fatigue again. Fatigue both guys. Wearing down a little bit.
You know, earlier, One-Eyed Wolf and Slim Reaper had a conversation out in the parking lot, and I was told that One-Eyed Wolf said, "I'll give you respect after the match." Slim Reaper tried to shake his hand, and the Wolf said, "No, no, no, I'm here to compete. We'll talk about respect when we're finished." I have to say, Mark, it looks like they've earned each other's respect during this fight.
Yes, sir.
One-Eyed Wolf's going to put everything he's got into this slap. He has an opportunity here to steal this title, but not quite clear of a winner as we thought in round one. One-Eyed Wolf with his last windup.
2, 3.
Oh my gosh, another clean slap. The One-Eyed Wolf is very talented, but it looks like the Slim Reaper has an opportunity here to put him out in 10 rounds to retain the title. Mark, I believe you might have called this fight.
No. What do you mean called this fight?
I think you told me earlier that you thought the Slim Reaper had this in the bag.
Did we pick earlier?
I didn't pick. I'd like to go back.
I didn't pick this one live, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm not gonna.
To our listening audience at home, Mark is doing what's called crawfishing now.
Yes,
It's called crawfishing.
I was concerned about the size.
This is what Mark does when I dive at his legs. Here we go, round 10.
Dive at my legs and find my crotch.
It took forever, though. Here we go, round 10.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and another great shot to end the match, and that's going to be a fantastic main event. SlapFIGHT 32, Vertigo, the One-Eyed Wolf versus the Slim Reaper, and I have to tell you, it looks like the One-Eyed Wolf realizes that he may not have pulled it off after all. The judges are deliberating. We're going to go down to the barrel to our lead official, Dallin Getling, to find out who will leave tonight
That was amazing.
as the champ.
Great job, guys.
One more round.
Both of you guys are warriors. Both of you guys got chins and you hit hard. We could only have one winner. Your winner and still champion!
Sorry.
Let's go, baby!
I don't even know if you want this when you got that belt, but
Yes, sir.
we're gonna put it on you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Man, that was quite a battle. The very first shot, if you remember, you went down.
Yeah, but I was quick to get right back up.
You did. In fact, I was like, take your time. You're like, no, I'm good. So very motivated for this. Any extra motivation for this fight?
Yeah, man, I'm all about respect. Any man that steps up to this barrel and just lets someone else hit him, you earn my respect. And when I was told that, you know, I don't get no respect until after the match, I felt kind of insulted because I'm 6-1-1 right now. I got the belt. I ain't been fully knocked out yet. You know, so really look on the cool in the long run, I guess 2 eyes are better than 1.
Yes, sir. Well, that's a great, I mean, obviously he could take one too.
Oh yeah, he's got
both you guys, very impressive. So you were still a champion, you didn't let go of that belt?
No, sir.
Yet, right?
No, sir, it's mine.
That's right, you told me last time you got something else on your mind for another belt, right?
Yes, sir, I'm after that middleweight. I got told I got to defend this bad boy 2 times, and then I can do a call out, so again, I'm going to get this sucker one more chance, and then I'm going after that middleweight belt.
All right, man. Well, you look great tonight. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, to my daughter, Trinity, I love you so very much, and I miss you. And to my family and friends and all my supporters, I greatly appreciate it. I'm truly humbled.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Jason Jones, and after our main event, it went 10 rounds for the light heavyweight championship. One-Eyed Wolf come up a little bit short on the judge's decision. How do you feel about it, my man?
I just want to say thank you to God, glory to God.
Glory to God. Man, you got a hell of a chin on you, and your opponent is absolutely no slouch. Does he deserve to be the champion right now?
All I got to say is thank you to God, glory to God.
He's a man of few words. Give it up for the One-Eyed Wolf.
Yeah!
Well, friends, there you have it. Slap Fight Championship 32 is in the books, and I have to say, what a surprise. This was a night full of fantastic slaps. 4 big fights, a 3-way at the barrel, and, of course, some great one-liners by Mark the Hammer Coleman. Mark, I have to say, my highlight of the night was Slim Reaper and the One-Eyed Wolf. Very clearly the fight of the night. And who would you give the performance of the night to, Mark?
Slim Reaper. He came to play. He said he was going to do it. He told me once again. I was slightly going for the other man. I love Slim Reaper. I'm sorry, Slim Reaper. You are a bad, bad dude.
That's true, man. Another big win for Okuma 915, who moves to 9 wins and 1 loss. And, of course, Shamokin Thunderclap is back with a big win during the 3-man barrel match. Mark, I have to say, I can't wait until next month, April, SlapFIGHT 33. What do you got to say, Mark?
Forgot about my boy Okuma. Okuma right up there with Cole fight of the night.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks for watching SlapFIGHT Championship. My name is JT Tilley. Check us out on Pro League Network. We've got lots of niche sports, lots of chances to bet. Go check us out at Brinks.tv, and we want to see you here again in April for SlapFIGHT 33. Say goodnight, Mark Coleman.
Good night, Mark Coleman.